to the middle, Shiva. That shit doesn't matter.
I'm making trebs.
Just run back your army.
Myself going for a drush. Hey, maybe I'll eat my words.
Was going under the T.
Straight into the TC.
No, Baneth is absolutely the MVP of this set. No, Baneth was the MVP of all 3 games, arguably, to be honest.
Yeah.
1 point, it was Baneth versus everyone.
Pretty sick fight for Spencer now that he has ballistics. They're about to take score lead. But really good call from Donjon dudes.
This is what I want to hear.
Control at some point, like really important.
Okay, so
I think the theme of this series, though, that won it was the teamwork. Mean Machine worked together.
Okay, this is the castle drop is brilliant. This castle drop on a hill, that's a really good play by Myself.
Oh my god, check out Spencer's castle. This castle is actually pretty smart.
72 villagers with the top score. Dropping a second castle, going to deny these 2 archery ranges. Soon to be 3 archery ranges.
Meisel was there even though we didn't call him to be there, essentially.
I think Form 4 definitely punched above his weight.
We did not expect a sweep.
It's denied. Oh my gosh, they needed that. No, it's not. At 99.74%. Let's go.
This TC does not go. Amazing. Okay, that's how you stop these bastards.
What is up, everybody? Back at it again, kicking off the Summer Slapdown 2 today. Thank you for the follow, Boggle Morpheus and you slow ID. I'm here with Zumpy. How's it going, Zumpy?
Yo, what's up?
And today we got best of 3 between Delayed Waterpatch and 2.5 Militia. Spy cams are ready. I'm ready. I'm hyped for this, man. We have 24 teams, 90 plus players. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I can't figure out who's the favorite for this set either. I think it's gonna be really even, and especially with these maps, we're gonna see like what teams been putting in the work to strategize and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Delay, BC, Benedict Cucumber Patch, and Tapwater have been practicing, but I'm sure the other team has too. I would probably favor Delayed Waterpatch, but who knows? I mean,
I think they have a little more. I was gonna say they have a little more elo, but they might not. Because what ESJB is like what, 1800?
Yeah,
like that.
ESJB might be the highest rated with. He's on 2.5 Militia with Meisel and Florian. So I would say he's probably the strongest pocket, but he has weaker flanks. But, I don't know, Meisel tore it up last tournament. I don't want to say he's like a weaker flank than BC or...
Well, BC's playing pocket,
Well,
right?
yeah, I don't know actually, that's the other thing. I don't know who is pocket or flank on Delayed Waterpatch. They all 3 play all 3. So we will see on that.
Maybe they'll switch it up.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be cool?
They're like, alright, next game it's gonna be you, Tapwater. Like, they all 3 play all the roles. Let's see, I think they did the map draft, they did the coin flip and all that. Let's take a gander. Okay. So, opening map, for those that don't know, for round 1, is Donut.
Nice.
And it looks like Meisel's team, 2.5 Militia, picked Step. I love Step. Oh no, they banned Step. They picked Bombardia. And Arabia from delayed water patch. So
Keeping it simple.
yeah, maps everybody knows what it looks like. Maybe that's because it's early in the tournament too. They haven't.
Yeah,
had
I
enough
was
time.
curious if we'd see what I think will be the most crazy map, Valley Fort, as far as strategy goes.
Oh, that map is just nuts. That's my favorite map of them all. Not that I'm like good or bad at it. I just love how different it is.
The palisade walls give you such a false sense of security. 'Cause
Right.
it's not an FC map at all.
It is so aggressive and crazy. The start is completely different. Looks like they drafted already. Let's get to the Civ draft.
Oh, we're already up to 10 viewers. You
Yeah.
thought since it was a Wednesday morning, it would be hard. I guess it's not
Yeah, it's
Wednesday
like-
morning
It's
across
like
the world.
8 a.m.
though.
for me. So I'm like, I don't know who's gonna be up, but obviously there's East Coast, there's Europe.
Yeah, it's later for the Europeans. Oh, look at this map draft. Or Civ draft, excuse me. Interesting.
Yeah.
Banning. They banned Goths because the Tapwater likes Goths.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. So, Goths banned, Mongols, Hindustanis. We do see a Britons first pick by the 2.5 Militia team. I love that. I didn't think we would even see Britons with 6 bans. That's something we've changed. Past tournaments, it was like 2 bans each team. We upped it to 3, so we don't just see like all these same OP civs, you could say.
Well, at the rate that they're adding civs into the game, we're gonna have to keep adding bans.
Right.
They just keep pumping them in the game. Oh wait, speaking of which, did Romans get picked? No. They didn't
No
get picked or
Romans.
banned.
Nobody cares about them. Apparently.
They're
I don't
not
even
figured
know.
out yet.
Yeah, I don't know if they're good or bad. They're less. I don't know. There's so many broken civs that are always released. It seems like they actually did a decent job balance-wise with them.
So what's standing out to me, what's funny about this draft is you got Incas last, which is definitely Tapwater because he loves Incas.
Mizel likes
and
that
then,
stuff
and then you have
too.
Aztecs. Yeah,
Like-
and then you got Aztecs last for Meisel's team, and Meisel loves Aztecs.
Yeah, for those that don't know, 2 of these players, one on each team, is like a drusher 100% of the time when they are flank. Like Tapwater, he loves his Incas, drush stuff. So does Meisel. So we're gonna see. That'll be interesting to see, like especially if it's on the same side. It'll probably be opposite sides too. What to follow?
Yeah, they
the
enjoy
drush.
playing it much more like a 1v1 than a team game.
Yep. Looks like all players are in. I'm gonna give them the 14, and we're gonna get this SS2 underway.
So I'm looking who has the better archer civs. Wait, where are Frank's?
Okay,
Frank's
I
are
want
good?
to look real quick. I already forgot who picked what.
Oh, Frank got first
Okay,
pick on Gugu's
so
team. Okay. I'm
2.5 went with Lombardia and Arabia for delayed water patch.
They have Berbers for Lombardia. That's really strong.
Yeah, we don't see Cumans or nothing like that. Sometimes they can be good there. Who has
Cumans.
Saracens? Okay, Meisel's team has Saracens.
Civs like Tatars are really good.
Meisel drushing on Lombardia. I mean, we might even see Meisel and Tapwater drush on Lombardia.
Oh yeah. The Drush is gonna walk across Lombardia.
It's going to.
That's-
You know, like, there's going to be at least one. There might be 2. There's no way it doesn't happen.
Be honest with you, I like the draft for Gugut's team more. Slightly. Just for the way I play. Like they just seem to have smoother civs.
I like Meisel's more because they got Britons, they got Saracens, pretty good cav civs, but like you're saying, I mean, there's Franks on the other side, there's Portuguese, Ethiopians,
Love Spanish trade for
Lombardia. Good point. Italians could be strong on a map like that, so can Vietnamese.
I was gonna say Vietnamese as well. They can lame. Oh, I haven't even thought about the opener. Donut.
The co-caster is Zumpy, who you were a Spycam favorite last tournament, I feel like, and that's gonna be one of the awards at the end. Spycam favorite.
It's essentially you can just donate that to me already. 'Cause I'm just gonna-
Possibly. Now, the exciting thing is there's so many new teams. I don't know, maybe there will be a new star that everyone loves. A lot of these players I've never seen before or heard.
Imagine ladies just like drilling his team in French. That'd be hilarious.
That'll be epic to hear, because you could still hear the emotions behind the other languages. There might be a rehost, because I see the lobby up again and now it's just delay and it could be bugged. Maybe someone messed the setting up. I'm glad they're double checking it.
I wonder what server they're gonna use, because most of them are Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says, I'm going for the best looking player award. Yeah, we do spy cams, we listen in, we don't watch. I know that's like, does
Face
Mim do
cams.
that? A lot of the,
Yeah.
you see that a lot of days. I don't really like it. Like, I don't know if people like that. I think it's kind of weird to like, this dude's playing a 1v1 and you just see his face.
Well, it's funny when they lose, they instantly take it off.
Oh.
I don't know if it's someone on like Mem's production end doing that or if it's the player, but as soon as they lose, that face cam gets pulled.
Right. That is hilarious. And when they cheer, they probably love leaving it on when they feel good. Fist pumps and stuff. The map pool, Finneth. Let's just look at it. I'll show you. Pretty standard, Lombardia and Arabia, but Donut is forced. I knew like if we didn't force some maps, we'd probably never see these new maps, and then people might like them and use them more. Everyone just goes with comfort picks, oftentimes.
Yeah, I mean, I like that there's Arabia in it though, because it shows that if you just simply think your team is better than the other one, Arabia is kind of like the bread and butter meta map for most people.
Now at the same time, you get a ban before the picks, so you could be like, screw Arabia. Pick
for
something
sure.
else. But it's
sure.
not like there's a lot of Arabia-like maps, and probably even more aggressive and punishing, like Colosseum.
Yeah, that map looks nuts.
Pedro says, yeah, screw Arabia. And there's going to be some people that probably say that. Screw Arabia, man. I'm not going to lie. I hate the deer change. I hate it. Hate it.
Acclivity is fairly close to Arabia.
Arabia went from my favorite map to like... I don't like it that much now because there's a lot of luck with the deer. You might get 4, you might get 2. More lamey. They did not need to make them further. Sometimes they're behind wood lines. It's just a really bad change. It looks like game is up.
Hype. We've been building up the tension here in the call.
Right.
Yeah, I think with the deer getting pushed away a little bit, it
Or do you want
it
me
just
to
means
share?
that there's if you don't mind.
Okay.
It just means that there's less aggression early feudal age, like the initial dark age, like our vills are sniping or our scouts are sniping vills, because people are still just pushing the deer that
Okay,
are super
so
far.
there's a lame
wow.
right away from French Kiddo, and I think he's gonna get it from Delay. Delay's chasing it. We'll go over who the civs and all that are that soon. I want to see.
Yeah,
if he
they're so
gets
close
this.
here.
Delay's got the block. Let's see the idle TC time behind it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
Oh, no.
No idle time yet. BC is pocket, by the way. That's Benedict Cucumber in the yellow.
Yep. I want to see Red just take Teal's for now.
I know. Just go jacket. He knows he lost his. That's huge. So French Kiddo is a wild card. If he lames, he's really good flank. If he doesn't, it can kind of be a disaster. Rees are allowed, by the way. I would call a re here. I would just say, screw it. You're not stealing my board game 1. You get 1 re a set. Although he's kind of delaying his wood line too. Maybe this is okay. He's gonna get a bill.
Yeah. Florian thinks
Oh, dude,
he's
that's
Viper.
okay. I would not re. You got
I
a
think
bill.
he can still kill the scout too, right? Yeah, the scout's slower.
I don't
Kill
see.
the
Oh,
scout.
because the boar. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually huge. I wouldn't be scared here. So that's cool. Some action right away. Let's look at game paused. Are we seeing a re? Even with the bill killed?
Oh wow, they chose to play
Mouse issues.
Franks here. I thought Franks would get saved for Arabia.
Florian said mouse issues. I don't know about that. You just lamed a boar. You tried to quick wall a Vil. What mouse issue? Maybe sounds a bit like cope for losing a Vil.
He
Not gonna
failed
lie.
the quick wall and said his mouse
Yeah,
is messed
like,
up.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Oh man, you can't make this up.
Okay, let's introduce. I'll do delayed water patch. So delay on the right with the Japanese. This got lamed. Got a Vil in return. We got Benedict Cucumber, aka BC, with the Franks as pocket, and we have Devar playing the Portuguese in the purple. You want to introduce 2.5 Militia?
Yeah, in the blue we have Meisel. He kind of thinks about the game differently than most people. He likes incorporating skirms. Like he exhausts the entire tech tree of whatever civ he's using. And he likes playing more in like a 1v1. He likes to make the 3v3 a 1v1. In the green, we have ESJB, who I don't really know a whole lot about. I think I've played a couple team games with him. He's definitely a solid player, like 1800 player. Strong. He should be the best player on the field, hypothetically.
Right.
So we'll see what he breaks out here with poles. Pretty interesting civ. And then in the teal, we have French Kiddo, who we saw just get the lame off. And French Kiddo is a very young player, very motivated, very high energy player. He usually plays flank. And like Spencer said, I think he carries like a bit of momentum and a bit of, like you said, if the lame goes off and if things kind of go right, he looks better than his elo. But if things go south, he might look a little worse.
Right. And he's got the Britons. I'm gonna update something real quick.
Oh yeah, and he's Britons. Wow. So yeah, they'll have everybody kind of busted out the civs that I thought would get played on Arabia, but Aztecs plus Britons means really, really fast Aztec ranges. Might as well can make those skirms even faster.
Yeah, and Elements pointing out Aztecs plus Britons equals really fast archery ranges, question mark. Yeah, especially for the Aztec. I think I saw people want to poll. What, you guys want a prediction poll for who you think will win?
Oh, is ESJB 1900? My bad. Almost 2K.
Type this in real quick.
My apologies.
Let's have fun with some polls. It's going to be a 1-minute poll, guys. Who do you think will win? And I am not on capture. There we go. I see some pings. Let's
So Delay got hurt by that uptime, right?
Yeah.
He's doing 21 pop.
Esjaba and BC are here. Actually, no. This I'm mixing the colors up. This is Esjaba and French Kiddo.
Now BC's
After
there as
Delay.
well.
Yeah, he's there defensively. Did Delay lose his scout? Nope, he still has it. So they have scout advantage, but do they have tech advantage? BC's up first. He's on Esjaba's tail. Gonna get a lot of hits in 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Maybe not a lot, but he's gonna get some. Actually, he's fighting. Okay. Now, Delay is only about 30 seconds behind French Kiddo. There was some idle time to pull that off.
Yeah, I'm just worried about how much food he'll have for like a tech like fletching.
By the way, there's the tap water drush. Where's the
Oh,
Meisel
God.
drush? Where's the Meisel drush? No drush from Meisel.
That didn't happen.
What? Meisel didn't drush. I've never seen this before. We asked him last to not sometimes. So
He's gonna lose a vill.
yeah, villager goes down for Meisel. Tap's got a vill. The drush is still alive. There's another really weak vill. Is he gonna see it? I think Tap will.
I hope
Or
so.
actually Devar. Calling people by their game names that they picked. Because people will be like, Tapwater, who's that?
Yeah, we might call Delay Gugutz because that was his last name. Devar Tapwater.
Yeah, just on accident.
It's
So
yeah, it's kind of hard.
looks like the poll was 50-50. And I think this is going to be a very close set as French Kiddo's scout goes down. And you notice the wood line walling. I like how
Yeah, he made it safe.
French Kiddo did it to the side. Delay's working on that. He's got an awkward forward gold, although he had a back gold. I think he's slowly working on protecting the whole base. And scout numbers right now, 5-3. BC has a lot more scout, or Benedict has a lot more scouts than Esjaba.
Yeah, I think Franks are slightly, or not slightly. I think Franks are just objectively stronger here.
And we know he went up earlier.
The only point in the game that I would really give Poles the edge is like after they get their unique tech, they have like a power spike where they can just go an absurd amount of ranges, maybe like 7, 8 or something, and play like a very heavy Castle Age early imp, because once Franks get, Paladin, it's very feels bad for Poles. You don't really have a great unit to fight that.
Right.
So yeah, range is coming down. Do both the flanks, are all the flanks running 2 ranges?
Yeah, 2 ranges across the board. We do see them getting more and more ahead. We have 8 archers for Delay here, and we have only 4 archers for French Kiddo, and he's off his berries.
And if Vil goes down here, huge pressure coming in from Benedict and Delay. So I'm sure that the bottom 2 players are realizing that they are in kind of like a 1v1 at the moment. So I'm sure skirms will be included.
Yeah, and French
down
Kiddo's
there.
lost 2 bills, and the idle time, look at the difference. 5 bill difference in favor of Delay Waterpatch.
Delay also has 2 minutes vital time.
They have more scouts. A 3rd range for French Kiddo. I don't know about that. I guess, yeah, he feels like he's got to catch up on archers.
He's Britons.
He doesn't even have...
How's he behind?
He doesn't even have enough on gold. And Britons, you need like 8, not just 7.
And now you need like 11 or something crazy.
You can't actually run all 3 of these ranges.
I think he should tower immediately.
Let's listen in on a delayed water patch.
You should go back. We should go back. Go back. They're gonna get armor and stuff.
I'm getting back.
Scouts have no upgrades so far.
Okay, we can get the chatter. This team's looking solid right now. I think.
Yeah, for sure. Delay idled his town center to get fletching, which I think is completely fine as a flank, because it's better to have fletching and not just straight up lose the game than having an extra vill or 2.
Yeah, and can we listen in on 2.5 Militia? Tap or Devar is at Esjaba's base.
Okay, Mythel. Are you cleaning that, Mythel?
Almost. If you can move to their
Yeah, okay,
pockets.
Mythel is cleaning that. I will.
Yeah, I need to be up at this point. Or he will be up before me.
We can cut the chatter. So already we're seeing power from Meisel, which you kind of need if you're behind.
Estuva took that pretty well. My flank would have been completely reamed if that had went to my base.
Look at this fight from Benedict. I feel like, well...
A beautiful micro here from Delay. Oh,
Or
as I say that, he
Delay.
loses
Yeah,
two.
you know, I
Ooh,
think
three.
he could have actually closed the gap there with those numbers. It wasn't terrible micro from Florian, actually. Or French Kiddo. But he's surrounded.
Yeah.
What a surround by BC. Oh my gosh. That was sick.
And Red also opted for the archer armor here.
He just
Teal doesn't have it.
He just slaughtered his archers. What are the kills on these scouts? 11 kills. They're getting more and more ahead. We see 1 million on gold from French Kiddo. Let's check the resources out. So he's nowhere near clicking where Delay is up. And
This is BC.
so is Benedict. Tap's gonna be, or Devar's gonna be up soon. This is looking really good for delayed Waterpatch right now.
Yeah, you can really see the power of Franks here. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Benedict. He's played this really well, but
He has.
Franks are just like the best pockets if it's not even close.
And Meisel's getting his buildings denied. His market, houses. French Kiddo is housed right now.
Look at Blue getting the infantry armor.
Is that a misclick?
He's gonna go Eagles.
Oh, he's going Eagles. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a lot of skirms. I don't hate it. But we're going to see 3 of them to castle, and only Estjaba is up for 2.5 militia. And look at this wood line of Estjabas. Oh, gosh. Are there going to be quick walls? I don't even know if he sees it. This is a slaughter of vills.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. Possibly, Sean. Poles flood where you can't wall though, but I don't even know if they're gonna get to that point. Just the Franks are just taking over.
Now, something I want to point out: Benedict always says idle TC time is his weakness. He has the least amount of idle time right now. I love to see that. That is kind of his weakness. Maybe he's been working on it.
Use that hotkey.
And we're gonna see triple stable for the poles.
Yeah, but like until you get to that bonus, I mean, he just has like a good food bonus until he gets the Slacha privileges.
Yeah, we see 42 vills for Benedict. We see 40 for Estjaba, and he's got 30 seconds of castle time still coming in. And crossbows on French Kiddo. French Kiddo needs a tower. Oh, he's off of it. Okay, this is gonna be another slaughter.
It's good. We're gonna see the GG here.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna be early GG. And I have best of 5 on. I'll fix that soon, but let's just stay with the action for now. Look, he's actually running. French Kiddo's running to Estjaba's base. He's hoping to escape.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on their spy cam because I want to hear the pain.
Okay.
I wonder if yellow is coming to you, Meisel.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah. You have 2 vills in my TC, just so you know.
Yes, but I have over
This is completely
3
over.
occupations.
Yeah, coming back to you, the like,
BC's making some sick rotations this game too. He's all over the place. French Kiddo has these vills kicked out of his eco. He's gonna get castle. I mean, that's the problem with Britons. They're really nothing until castle age, because then the range kicks in. But it looks like the knights are gonna dive. Does he have +2? Yeah. BC has +2. Kind of crazy dive there.
I guess you want to win the opener, but I would have saved Franks and Britons for Arabia.
And look at this. These scouts have gotten so much value. They're gonna get more vills.
Yeah, I would just resign here. I'd be tilting out of my mind.
Because I don't even know if French Kiddo can get any upgrades. Let's see his res. Nothing. GG is called. Yep.
GG.
So game 1, pretty decisive from the get-go. Delayed water patch goes up. I gotta fix one thing. Let's do it. Let's do a vote real quick. So MVP is gonna be part of the whole season thing. And it
I
can
would
only
put
be
my
one.
MVP on delay that game because he got lamed and he still just absolutely dominated.
Yeah, that's a good point. He played really well. I think Benedict played really good too. Rotations everywhere. We're gonna do a 2-minute poll. Who do you guys think was the MVP? Me and you can vote on this too, Zumpy.
Oh, hype.
And I will look at the stats while we wait for that to come in. Military. Speaking of delay, look at that KD. 2.64.
Feneth is glad.
That French kid. He calls him the traitor. They didn't play together.
You called him Judas earlier.
I guess I'm kind of a traitor too. Left my team.
But we saw that game, right? What is Benedict's elo? He's like, I don't know. He doesn't really play 1v1s, but apparently this ESGB guy's 2K. So I mean, it just shows you that the elo doesn't really, team game elo doesn't really matter all that much. I don't think. Or
Yeah.
1v1, excuse me. It's like if Benedict's playing team games at a high level, and so is ESGB. Doesn't matter how well they can wall and make skirms in an arena one or an Arabia 1v1.
Right. Whoever
It's
yellow
just
was
my opinion.
overwhelmed them completely with heavy scouts. I agree, possibly Sean. I think BC yellow set the tempo. He was all over the place. He's one of my favorite people to play with. Giga aggressive. We've played, I forget what number he said, how many games we've played ranked. I think it's like 600 or something crazy. So we have ridiculous chemistry. But I'm seeing it here. He's looking good with delay too.
APM is cranked up for delay.
Wow, 87.
I guess he was clicking a lot. His army.
I didn't know he was an archer player.
It was the start. Well, there was a huge spike at the start, so when he got lamed, he's like clicking back and forth.
Oh, that's a good point.
Trying
But
to
still,
stop
that's a very minor
That's a great, yeah.
amount of time for the average. 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
And the only reason I said delay there over Benedict was just because he got lamed. You know, I don't know.
Like
it just kind of seemed like he was behind a little bit.
The crowd says BC MVP, so first MVP of the summer slapdown will go to Benedict. Rob says BC killing it. I agree. But to see delay bounce back like that, so even with the lame, it seemed like Florian was still in trouble. He didn't have his builds are his issue. He didn't have enough on gold. His numbers were behind. Because that should be a pretty big advantage, being down a boar.
Yeah, your deer are really close on this map, so you can still push them, but you're still behind, right? Because then the other guy has 3 boars and pushes all his deer.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna update.
But then again, as a flank nowadays, the uptimes are so fast. You almost just let it rot under your town center. And Portuguese,
and then we saw the Poles.
So 3 pretty high picks for them.
Yeah, the other side too. The Poles, the Britons are down, and
Aztecs.
I like how they got them late. Like, no one's trying to steal your Aztecs, Meisel.
So this will be Lombardia, right? Since it's Meisel's.
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, Lombardia. Now the thing about Lombardia is BC and Devar love Lombardia too. So it's not necessarily a quote-unquote home map. They may have a strat more planned though, because
Yeah, Lombardia sees a lot of play in the ranked ladder, so a lot of people are used to playing on it.
Right. Yes,
Um,
that was game 1, Rob. Game 2.
I think they've got Saracens here, so I mean, if you had asked me to guess the civs for Donut, I would have been completely wrong. So I might be completely wrong here, but yeah, maybe they play Saracens and go for some sort of like Saracen Vikings, play archers forward, and then the Berber guy goes like scouts of the knights, or maybe even FC knights or something. I
Right.
always play Berbers on Lombardy. I think they're one of the best civs.
What if it goes late though?
Well, Berbers are very strong. They have
guess-
camel archers, and, yeah,
That's a
just a
good
really
point.
strong tech tree. But then again, the other side will have Spanish trade because I don't see Spanish being played on Arabia. So
Yeah, I think it's definitely Spanish will be picked. Maybe Italians. They're very good against Cav. There's a Gurjaras up their sleeve too. For
and
someone.
Malians.
And Malians. For Meisel's team, we could see the Saracen aggression. And feudal.
Wait, yeah, they're kind of because they have to play. Hypothetically, they need 4 more flanks. So you've got Vietnamese, Ethiopians, Italians. Those are 3 good flank civs. I guess Incas get fully upgraded
Incas.
Arbalest as well. But we're gonna see Spanish here, I'm sure.
Yes. Rob's
So yeah, that's
calling
interesting.
Spanish, Italians, and Malians. And for the other team, Slavs, Saracens, Berbers. You might be right there, actually.
Dravidians,
How do I-
man, that's interesting.
They may need to rehost. Click settings off. You can click settings, I think.
I wonder if they are going for regular Lombardia, not the. Oh, you might want to explain to everybody the whole sling thing for these maps.
Oh, we have an ad break. Okay. That's perfect, an ad right now. I guess I'll get to that in a second. I know some people can hear right now. A lot of them can't hear crap for 2 minutes. But you know what? Does the map draft have any little things you can click? I want to see. No, it doesn't. Can't be like this team won that one. Ad block MVP. Yeah, shout out to all you with the ad blockers. I love it. Block those ads. I wish I could just turn them off.
You should become a Kick streamer.
What does that mean?
Kick is like this new platform that like they don't have any ads on. They're trying to like rival Twitch or whatever.
Oh, honestly, ads always come later. Think of Facebook. It started with no ads. Now it's like every other post. Possibly, Sean, you get gold back on Bloodlines even. Yeah, that's what's kind of cool. The new changes to Spanish. I think it's everything. Isn't it like Loom? It's Blacksmith. It's everything.
Yeah, Doubt just made a cool Civ guide build order thing for Spanish on his YouTube. Basically, if you get Loom and then both your Feudal Age Eco Tax, well, you know, Bit Axe and Horse Collar, you can get Bloodlines.
Alright, game is up. I'm wondering if we're going to see 1 Drush or possibly 2. I'm calling some aggression.
I hope so.
I don't think it's
This
going to
map
be
can
wall
little-
up, boom up, especially 3v3. 4v4, yeah, aggression's a lot harder to get away with.
Completely wrong with the Civs again. I'm 0 for 2.
Let's see what we got. So for in the south we have delayed Waterpatch. Devar playing the Spanish, we knew that. Delay playing the Gurjaras, so the Gurjaras are used here. And Benedict playing the Italians. I kind of had, okay, so I kind of called that one. Sweet. I think I
Rob,
said
we
those
were
3.
we were both wrong. There's Teutons and Gujaras and all sorts of
Yeah,
stuff.
because it's where else do you use Gurjaras? Like, are you gonna use them on Arabia with all the archer civs? I don't know about that.
Also, I know there's not really a pocket here, but Devara's pocket and Meisel's pocket this game.
Yep.
What the-
Rob was 2 for 3 on this one. Slavs and Berbers. And Teutons. So game
That's
2.
interesting.
Yeah, so Zumpy mentioned the sling stuff that's changed. For those that don't know, we had a team like lose last tournament or kind of kicked out in a way because they slung and it was a rule and they broke it. We had to enforce it. Now there's no getting kicked out for sling. It's 200% tax, so I think that's 4 times the value if you want to send 100 wood. It costs 400 wood. 100 stone costs 400 stone. But coinage researches instantly and fixes that. However, it costs 400 food and 400 gold. So we'll have to follow that and see if that's like too nuts. Nothing's like ever locked in. We can always change it if it just giga sucks. But we would only change the values a little bit if we were to. But I think 400 right now is fine. We'll have to continue to see how that plays out. How am I meant to claim an ah this time then? What's an ah? Is that an abbreviation, Sean? Admin win. Oh. You can still get him. You can still get him. Just talk to me, maybe a little bit of cat. No, I'm just kidding.
A little bit of bribery.
A little bit of bribes. No, just kidding.
So, yeah, Berbers are kind of picked on this map usually to counter like Tatars and Huns and civs that want to go CA.
Look at this. Look at this on the left. We have a no Loomville from Tap, and we have scouts coming forward from Meisel and Esjaba. Let's listen in to delayed Waterpatch.
Okay, delayed Waterpatch. Boom.
Their scouts are going to be aggressive. Oh,
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, watch out.
3 scouts. Let's flip it over to the other team, actually. Let's go 2.5 militia. Love the 3 scouts forward.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
to
okay,
make
sorry,
sure the
sorry.
water's open.
My bad, my bad. Okay.
We are seeing feudal. A lot of it.
Here.
Okay. Okay, I found.
Meisel's team is talking in English because I don't think Meisel speaks French.
Yeah, I found one player. Careful, careful.
Is
Careful.
ESGB
Meisel.
French?
Oh
I
shit.
thought he's like Swedish or something.
Gerson.
Oh,
Yes, I'm Garrison.
Gattaville.
that's a no Loomville. What?
She lives.
Okay, Loom is in. Let's cut the chatter.
Yeah, it's already cut.
Esjaba almost under the TC.
Camel Scout's really hard to deal with in Feudal Age.
Yeah, we are seeing Spanish FC and Teuton FC, I think. Or is it because they're drushing? I mean, that's kind of an FC. The militia are forward for tap. We'll look at that in a sec.
I don't think that's
This
an
scout
FC.
cannot fight without feudal. These can. And he's kiting. I like
he
this.
baited it.
Yep. They might even get another one. Probably not. I think you just gotta take your what you got there at this point. They're kind of a bounce back for 2.5 militia. I feel like they have gotten the upper hand so far.
Yes, Tapwater is what, 2 vills down. Swedish, yeah, I thought he was Swedish.
Tap 2 vills down. Maybe a little punch back right now though for delayed water patch. With the militia
Yeah, he
coming
still hasn't
in.
clicked up either.
This Vill's gonna get blocked by delay. I think she dies. Well, yeah. That Vill is...
Nah, it's half HP, it'll live.
Oh, it does.
I wouldn't send her back out. Holy cow. this
Jeez.
is- Bravest woman
Wow.
on the planet.
By the way, where are these scouts?
I think Tapwater is going. Oh, Tapwater has a minute idle TC time.
Estraba has
He-
scouts. He might be bringing them back home to match delay scouts. We see double scouts, BC and
What's blue going here?
delay.
Scouts. Yeah,
It's double scouts for 2.5 militia, and it's double scouts for both teams. Very similar openings. There's a lot going on.
Drush is
There's so many
annoying.
holes, man. Like the hills of Age of Empires.
Gotta get on that cube mod, I guess.
Or just drag the palisades across to double check. So we definitely see an advantage build-wise for 2.5 militia.
Yeah, 2 vills here. I think
More
I think
scouts.
Tapwater. Can we see if Tapwater's on stone? I think he might go for conks.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna go right up the
So-
castle, and the conk's gonna be coming. Now, aren't? Oh, maybe that's why they wanted Gurjaras, because they kind of counter conks.
Oh yeah, the Shravamshams.
Yeah, they comboed it. The front door is still open. I'd like to see this whole patch. Maybe that's what this feels coming to do. Yep. Is he gonna get it in time? Oh, I think he does.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dev says he thinks Mass Berber Knights might be stronger than conks. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna be behind obviously because he's going scouts. The conks will be out pretty soon, or not pretty soon, but within the next 5 minutes, I would hope we'll see conks. Tapwater's getting Bidax, I guess, to get the gold, but that'll obviously set him back food-wise.
We see French Kiddo banging on the front.
Yeah, because he didn't even go to gold. Oh, and he's up. Nice.
Now, all the chaos, the only vills lost were, what, the 2 at the start?
Yep.
From the initial scouts.
It was actually kind of, I don't want to say it was bad, but they committed a lot to try to get a couple green vills, and they never ended up getting one.
Does SO count if they get into it? As a ranged unit? Is that what you're asking, Rob? Oh, we see the stone walls coming up. So now they want to kind of make this go later, and they probably want the conks to run around and be annoying. I'm sure we're going to see a castle.
Spanish trade, too. I mean, they got to think in the late game. But then again, oh, and they have Italians. Oh, they have 2 very nice trade civs.
The problem here right now is you have all these melee units. You don't have any range, so this can just be kept out indefinitely right now.
How you like this, Spencer? I'm sitting here talking about trade. You're not even...
I know, right? You're actually talking about trade, and I have the freaking trade obsession.
Yeah, well, they've got Italians and Spanish.
Wait, what do Italians do? Cheaper cards?
Cheaper, yeah. They get a pretty cheap unique tech, which gives them, I think, is it like 50%, 40%, something like that.
So I think knowing that, if you're delayed Waterpatch, drag this game. Just drag.
Yeah, that's what they're doing, right? With the stone walls.
Yeah,
They're just
so
dragging it out.
It looks like their game plan is drag it on, have some annoying conks, but just get the game later and later, get the trade advantage, and beat them that way.
If you think about it, too, this is kind of like match point. I mean, if they win this,
it's over.
It's 2-0, yeah.
It will be 1-0.
But the game's not that simple, right? The 2.5 militia have some very strong civs here. The SJV's opting for the bloodlines here. I mean, Berbers can make some crazy stuff happen.
Good for the Camel Archers, could be good for the conks. Teutons obviously are great on this map. It's not like mobility is that huge when it kind of bottles up and it's these long fights. They have SOs that are really strong. Slav Siege.
And the Slavs can get the new, I guess it's not that new anymore, but the Ditnets or whatever, it's the unique tech that got changed so that they can just put cheap castles all over the place.
Yeah, and Rob's making a good point. I know I said the drag it on, get to trade. Yes, you do have the better trade, but yeah, the late game civs are in favor of 2.5 militia, not delayed water patch. We see bloodlines coming in. We're gonna see camels. Camel spam for delay, it looks like. Conch spam for Devar. And what is, let's see what BC.
I would disagree. They all get bombard cannon. Italian, Spanish, and garages all get bombard cannon, so they cancel out the SO from the top civ.
Yeah, I feel like SOs can still get some pretty good shots on those things.
Well, you also have to afford SO.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
They're gonna... This is downhill. They're in. They're in. Okay, another house. Is that a hole? No, it's not. Well played by delay. That looked dangerous for a moment, but also at the same time, Benedict is in. Did he get some Vil kills we missed? He did get a Vil kill. 2 Vil kills.
Where are the conchs? I guess they're just starting to come out the front now.
Where are they getting in, by the way? I missed it. Is this like a hole here?
I think we're about to see purple run out of it. Oh.
Nope. Maybe? Is that a hole?
I don't know.
Where's this hole at? Okay, they must have
there's a
patched
hole
it.
now.
Yeah.
So the yellow conchs are going to come across the map, but they're kind of too late almost, right? I mean, it's 23 minutes. I mean, they're still a very strong unit, but
Yeah, they can punk all these knights. Punks are so annoying. And speaking of annoying, I think BC is being very annoying to 2.5 militia.
yeah, he's playing very well. He's got the 2 TCs. He is quite a bit Vils behind everybody else,
French
though.
Kiddo is booming, man. Look at that.
Yeah, look at the
3
look at the
TCs,
Vil
look at the
counts.
Vils. They're pulling more and more ahead. This is looking kind of good for 2.5 militia. Ever since the beginning, the scout aggression, I think that all sort of snowballs. And French Kiddo has so many knights. I think he's taking the fight, but this is Gurjara camels.
Yeah, the only issue is they're so far away that the advantage is like it's a little bit less, right? If they were right next to it, like if this was Haboob or something, it would be much different. But like they're so far away that like when the top team sends stuff down to make siege workshops or stables or castles, it kind of gives the bottom team time to catch up.
Yeah, look at this TC from Meisel. This is a solo forward Vil. If it goes up, I like it, but I mean, it's probably gonna get slaughtered. Well, we'll see. They don't see it. Maybe not. He might get away with that. Conch's coming forward from Devar. They're gonna that gate is just a front door.
Yeah, might as well not even be there. It's like a wet napkin. Oh, he's gonna let him in.
Esteban not realizing yet. Idor says, I hate Palisade gates so much. They are pretty useless. And as we even missed it, but yeah, I'm sure it went down in a millisecond. It's like a paper gate, man, a paper door. Devar is in. The monk's gonna go down without a conversion.
It got a conversion.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
And we see a Meisel with 2 relics. I think the conchs are actually pretty big here. This is gonna be so annoying to deal with. Those knights can't hurt them. And we're gonna
Yeah,
see...
you need monks. typically.
The camels can
Monks like
chase them down, but you
guard
need a
tower,
lot of
yeah,
them.
something weird. Castle for red.
The TC from the lone villager does go up. That's just crazy. That's why Meisel is just so random what he does.
Big fight, yeah.
Yeah. It's the cheaper Berber camels with the
Look at Slavs. French kiddo's putting down 5
5
TCs. Or he already has
TCs.
3. So.
Wow. And Devar still.
And he's at 81 vills. He has the most amount of vills out of anyone.
Look at these conks of Devar's. They've killed 16, 17. 9 of them are eco. I didn't even know you could see eco if you highlight over. That's pretty cool. 2 conversions though. The monks are cleaning it up.
Yeah, monks are, I think, the best counter for, maybe not the best, but like in a low eco, or I guess he's not low eco either, but you know what I mean, kind of in a situation like this. Like on Nomad, you usually go for monks to counter the conks.
Right, and we see Fervor coming in.
Yeah, he already got Sanctity.
These
so.
conks are still very annoying, but I think they're going to be cleaned up soon. And the map control definitely belongs to 2.5 Militia. Oh, there's a lot of... Never mind. I take that back. This army has gotten a lot bigger since I last looked.
No, I would agree with you. I think they'll have the map control as well, because if you're looking at the vill counts, like I know I said that since the map's a bit more passive, it gives them time to catch up, which is true. But the vill count will turn into, in 10 minutes time, they will have more resources. So we'll see more units on the field and more map control.
Right.
For the 2.5 Militia.
Meisel with the TC on the left. Or no, actually, it's French Kiddo now. They're doing these giga forward TCs, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like them.
One more map control. Look at all these camels from Esjaba. Holy crap. Imp from BC and Tap. Imp from Meisel. Let's look at the res. French Kiddo's going to be Imp 2 behind his Giga Boom, and it's Slav Farmers. We see all the text coming in. Ballistics, Bloodlines.
Yeah, I'm going to unmute Delay's team just to hear kind of what they're saying about breaking in here.
Sure.
Yeah, he has a lot of monk. It's because he was fighting the conks. Just wait for me, and we can push more.
Dev has a good point. He's saying a castle on this hill from BC would be insane.
Yeah, look at all the golds there.
Oh my goodness,
You alright?
No, I just have too much queued.
El Panardodo,
Yeah,
thanks for the
push now if you
follow.
want.
And the Genoese. These are going to be huge right now.
kill the
There's
monks
no
and,
answer.
Yeah, I'll switch spy cam. I'll hear what.
Really want to go camel archers when they have Italian, Spanish, Gurayas. I'm not sure about that. I think I'd rather go heavy camel.
So I'm going for what?
I would say
Infantry siege, I would say.
Siege?
Oh shit, they are here.
They have so much anti-infantry. Yeah, but I was talking about that before. You need to rush that castle. 10 more vills.
Yeah, rush that castle with more vills, Meisel.
You called it, Rob. You said this early imp spike, and there's the castle. If that goes up, dude, this hill could be game winning.
I'm coming.
They definitely need siege from French Kiddo, maybe even from Meisel.
Alright, I deafen them. Yeah, this is crazy, huh? How this game's shaping up. I think they have good civs to push this back, though.
Yeah, and the base is actually, that castle's big. This TC actually in a great spot, but where are the vills? How many did he... Wait. Okay, I guess he's building it with 3. It is Spanish builders. I would have sent a little bit more, not gonna lie, but I think they can protect it regardless.
Is purple imp? No. I think ESJB is gonna get heavy camel in the 3rd armor here and just absolutely swarm.
Yeah, they need to pounce, because right now, those not being imp,
It's not a lot of Genoese there either.
the conks are elite, and yeah, the Genoese numbers are not up yet. You need to, like, hit hard.
And this is gonna come
look at
down
the
to
right.
seconds.
I missed this. Look at Meisel on the right.
Yep.
They have no clue. We're gonna have to get a reaction when that happens. I'll try to keep an eye on it. I think he's gonna wait for possibly Siege Ram. Oh wait, Teutons don't get Siege Ram. No, he doesn't have to wait for that.
Oh man, imagine if ESJB was just like 30 seconds faster, he would be swarming this right now. I mean, it's still gonna come in time, but
Yeah, because Delay's getting some time.
oh, he needs to go. Go,
Okay,
go, go.
let's listen in on Delayed. Yeah,
Look at this shit.
you already did it. Nice.
Okay, we'll be ready then. Let's go clear that then.
You should go chakram throwers, I think.
Oh yeah, Chakrams is great.
What the? Oh my god. I need some help.
You can deny this.
I can go kill it. I'll go, but we will lose the castle, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, let's go kill the helps.
Myself, team.
I'll go champions actually. What do you think? Honks and champions.
I think both would be fine.
Ouch, man. Those
They're
are
cheap,
Teuton halves
so-
too. They're gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Where
let's
are the
listen in
helps?
to the other team. Let's listen to 2.5 Militia now.
I can't deal with Genoese, but
I will have. I have a nature coming.
And I'm sending army to deal with this.
Okay, we can just kill the chatter. So, I love what Meisel did here. He made them all kind of like overreact to it. They lost their forward position. They're getting the walls up behind it. They have way more villagers, way more army. This is like 2.5 Militia's game right now.
Yep. Yeah, they have a huge spike here. ESGB is right though. He doesn't really have a great unit to fight.
Well,
Genoese, but he.
Delay could die.
Yeah, I think he is dying.
This might be a little ballsy of a fight, but I mean, you got the Rams behind it. You got the Halbs. His bills are plummeting for Delay.
Yeah, he was a little late to imp. So.
I think he prioritized like numbers while the other two got up, but it did seem a little late still. And these castles from French Kiddo, how do Boyers do against Genoese?
They die.
They just get wrecked.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot of melee
But
armor.
look at
so
behind it.
the
We
onagers
have
will
the
do
onagers. SO will probably be later. Oh man, this is sick. Might as well set this play up. And Delay 60 vills. He's out of the game for now.
that. Yeah, I kind of want to listen to them again. I won't lie.
Sure, sure. Let's do it.
It'll be okay.
I don't have gold.
The Element says Meisel was just doing Meisel things and his team followed. I know, like Meisel makes crazy things happen. He's a great
Okay,
teammate.
I am officially dead. I am 30 villagers.
Yeah, just we can get banking. We get banking, and then I can sling.
Tapwater, remembering
Fuck.
about the sling changes here.
I'm gonna lose this castle here.
Yep.
Yeah.
$29 vills, man. 9 military.
fight,
He's
fight.
out of the game. Look at the vill counts.
Go.
Almost double.
Holy cow.
I love the Rams. It's one of my favorite units. I know you say I like trade. I love trade, but man, I love Rams. Love Rams.
Rams are sick.
Look how tough they are now. You know what? Teuton Rams are a lot better now because they're fast. They have the armor.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good buff to Teutons.
Yeah, the other thing too is like they don't real. I mean, the Genoese do alright against Halbs, but the Conks are kind of like a soft counter. You have to constantly micro them, and if they get touched, they just die. So
The Conks.
yeah, I mean they
Kinda
do
like
counter.
right now,
Ooh.
a little
Yes,
bit.
yeah,
Maybe
this
not
is
enough camels, but it's exactly what you're saying.
it's cost effective too, and I mean you have to make these conks out of a castle, right? So what's he have 4 production buildings, whereas I'm sure ESGB's on like 10 stables.
Now we get okay. I was gonna say we don't see trade yet. As I'm saying that, the markets appear on the map. Okay, both teams they can trade. Because even though you're killing here,
Are the Genoese elite yet?
yes,
They are.
they are elite with full upgrades except for the last armor. And do
Probably
they have
the unique tech
what's
as
the
well.
unique tech?
It gives them like 1/1,
Yeah, I don't think they have that either.
so they'll have like 5 when it's all said and done.
It looks like BC has been pretty good about not taking an onager shot. Although, did I just jinx it? Okay, he saw.
So if you look here, they're really gonna put the. I mean, yeah, they're really gonna put the vice here. ESJB is putting a castle here, and this is gonna be where they're gonna just absolutely
I
launch
love
the.
it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Forward castle. This is played so well.
This
Right,
is
two and
like
half
a
militia.
textbook Lombardia game to me. Like this is kind
Right.
of like exactly how you want Lombardia to be played.
Now I see why it's their home map. We do see the Spanish champions, which are good against camels. They are good against halbs. And Esjuba is switching into Cavalier.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like his Civ is good. It just like, if he's fighting Genoese, it just doesn't feel good. But I mean, he's making it work, right? He's got a ton of numbers.
No, I think BC's in 2 spots. He's not going to see these go down. And they have onagers on both sides now. That's huge for the Genoese. We did see Silk Road come in. So Spanish trade and Silk Road could start kicking in if delayed Waterpatch can somehow hold. But I mean, later it goes, we will see SOs from 2.5 militia. So even holding it seems pretty dire.
Yeah, score's not terrible here. I think. Yeah, I think Spanish are just starting to feel a little useless because like he needs to go maybe like Paladin or like Halb Ram or something, and it just I don't know. It just he doesn't seem to have it. It's not Tapwater's fault either. I probably would have played this the exact same way, but it's just do you see what I mean though? They just feel like a little useless. Like these conks, like what do they do?
Right. Oh, the cows! The Gurjara cows! Meisel took them. And we might see a little bit of an overboom from Tap. He's just not thinking about it. He's still queuing bills. He's 200 pop. Like, you need to actually delete some of the...
Have you seen French Kidosville count?
Okay. Oh my... What?
He's at 180.
Oh, that is a throw. That is a throw.
Yeah.
Wow. They're not closing this game out because even though delay is out, this is all French Kiddo has. I did not realize that. Rob's been saying that. Is that the throw you were mentioning, Rob? Okay, I didn't. You said it's a throw. I didn't actually pick up on what it was, but the GG is called. The GG
He's going for wonder victory. Oh, GG. Yeah.
Yeah. Was he sending res? Where do you see
There. No.
Nothing. Okay. Well, we see a bounce back for 2.5 militia. I'm not gonna give any bias or anything. I'm gonna do the poll for the MVP.
Hype. I am hype for this Arabia game.
I know, and you never see Arabia as like a final, an opener. Yes. So this is actually a first. I don't think we've ever seen Arabia as the decider. That's freaking amazing. French Kiddo.
We're gonna see interesting civs too, because like a lot of these civs, a lot of these good civs have been played. So we're gonna have to, if you don't mind, after you're done everything, go back to the civs and do a little speculation.
Right, I need to catch Eco KD. That's a stat we're tracking this tournament too. APM, all that stuff.
Oh man, who was the MVP? Meisel has that crazy push, what kind of set up the whole game.
Yeah, that was huge. When it comes to plays made, it turned the tide. I guess we'll see how everyone votes. It was definitely a big moment.
But then again, I mean, ESJB definitely, he was kind of like the glue holding everything together with the camel numbers.
The timing, the imp timing, yeah, he kind of, yeah, like you said, he held it together for them. And then Meisel, the diversion, and then Delay just died when that happened. They lost their forward position. Super sick play by both.
Garages notoriously just die to Halbs. It's very hard. They have to go like unique unit, or I don't even know if they get champion. They have very awkward counters to Halbs.
Yeah, it was a cool trade combo, but it didn't really get to trade. And even late game, the civs for 2.5 militia, Slavs, Teutons, Berbers, that's just insane late game. The Genoese don't really matter that much when you have siege to kill them or push them back. APM looks like Delay once again. He's tied with French Kiddo, but there's decimals, I'm sure, so it's barely faster.
French Kiddo clicks things just to click them to crank his APM up.
Yeah, let's get into those civs you were saying. See what's left. It's Arabia.
Yeah, I agree, Rob. I wonder what would have happened if they had just if they had just base raced it.
An MVP goes to Meisel. Well played, Meisel. Definitely MVP there in my opinion.
Okay, this is a huge contingency point in the in delayed water patch, because I'm sure Devar wants to play Incas, but that is, I think, objectively wrong. They should pick Vietnamese and Ethiopians as their two flanks, but I'm sure he wants to play Incas. And then pocket-wise, they're gonna have Malians.
So I think they're gonna. It's been working. Like just have BC pocket again. I know I said to them recently. I was like, I think if BC pockets, you guys are gonna be in trouble because his idle time can't keep up. He's keeping up. He outplayed Esjaba in game 1, I think. And yeah, if
then on the other side, we're gonna have a decision to make. I mean, we're gonna see Vikings and Saracens as flanks, but we're gonna ESJB has to decide if he wants Huns or Magyars. I'd personally rather have Magyars. But I know that that's a complete toss-up, right? Some people would prefer Huns because of the stable speed.
Yeah. Teutons, Slavs, and Berbers. It would have traded Delay for the other 3. I hope we see Delay versus Meisel. Yeah, we haven't seen that matchup. Rob says, Malians are a solid pocket. Honestly, having good camels and knights is very good with the gold bonus. You can get big numbers, fast and castle as well without sacrificing the boom. And especially that gold bonus. I know they nerfed it a little bit, but it's still strong. But the decider is Arabia, man. How sick is that? Like, if you're an AoE fan, man.
I just thought of something else. We could have Huns and Magyars, and they could just go CA.
Oh my gosh.
That's
insanely fast production.
Yeah.
For the Magyar, like, man.
I don't think we'll see that, but it's a cool option. I think Meisel will play Vikings. I think French Kiddo will play Saracens. And I think ESJB will play Pocket Magyars or Huns.
And you know what I love about what Delayed Waterpatch did? They banned Dravidians. They know French Kiddo doesn't have the best builds, but French Kiddo plays Dravidians really well. Because they have the extra wood. Gets away with his Dark Ages not being so so good.
Yeah. He probably has that. It's kind of like a trap where if you have like a boar under your talent center after you click up, you instinctively want to keep eating it because your entire AoE career you've heard that the boar is like so important. But as a flank on an aggressive map, you need to just send all the vills to wood. Because if you don't get your ranges down, you're just gonna die, and then the food didn't matter.
Yep, I agree. The builds need to be good behind all of it. Magyar pocket team bonus. Yeah. Like...
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Duff. Yeah,
wow.
So I think we're hyping it up for nothing.
I don't know. We could see CA, but who would this CA player be? I don't know. Like, does Meisel or Florian or French Kiddo ever? Wait, am I looking at the right team?
No, that's the wrong team, Duff.
Whoops. Oh yeah.
No, you were right.
I am.
Yeah. I don't know. French Kiddo likes the micro. Maybe you give him Huns and just let him micro the shit out of some CA.
I would love to see it.
And in a 1v1, the CA would do pretty well because they just run away from everything. You go hit the pocket, run back, go take some big fight with your team, run back.
And they're so cheap. I know I'm drawing a blank. Delayed Waterpatch. I know that team would do it. Like Benedict, I know he can play Cav Archers. So he would probably, if they had that combo, we would see it here. Don't know about the other team.
Or if we had Cheap. Maybe Cheap's taking some game advice here, or some strategy advice, because he likes to play CA and he's got this teammates that he might want to have play certain civs to give him bonuses.
That's a good point. He uses them for the bonuses. Looks like there might be a slight break or something. They're in the game. We can highlight over Elos real quick.
Yeah, I want to see ESJBs because somebody said he was like 2K.
So let's look at that. 1957. He is the highest elo, 1v1 at least. French Kiddo 1607. Oh, here comes an ad break. I should have rolled it earlier. Meisel 1525. And then for the other team, we got BC. He doesn't really play 1v1s. Yeah, I'm sure he's better than 1300.
Oh, for sure.
And we have Delay 1644, Tapwater 1729. I have water. Okay, I was gonna go grab some water.
Yeah, when I think of like RC and Benedict Cumberbatch, I don't think of them being whatever their 1v1 elo says. I think of them being, I don't know, high 1400, low 1500 players.
RC's is like 1100 or something ridiculous. Like, he is not an 1100 player. He told me he was struggling with those. I don't buy it. Like, maybe he was losing on purpose. It's like, you are not struggling against 1100s. Like, we could beat them without a keyboard, probably most of us. Just mouse clicks. Except for farms. Yeah. That's a little tricky without hotkeys.
Oh, I mean, MBL beats 2,000 people with just his mouse, so.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, game is up. Alrighty. Did it work?
We're almost done the ads.
Oh, something screwed up. Maybe I bumped something. Yeah, we got
I'm getting some military recruiter ad. It makes me want to go rejoin the army.
Wait, does it? I guess it does put ads geared towards us.
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever got one like that. Let's see if.
Oh, Hoss.
Oh. Tap.
Yeah, I was about to say you're
Devar.
You're lames.
Devar lamed French Kiddo.
I told you he's gonna play. I told you he's gonna play Eagles or Incas. Excuse me. I told you.
Yep, but he
Vietnamese as well, so they could get the lame off.
blamed French
Also,
kiddo, man.
They bench Ethiopians, man. Come on, that is objectively wrong. And then the other side, we had ESJB opt for
Wait,
Magyars.
they had Ethiopians and didn't use
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
What?
That's what I was saying.
Dude.
I said Tapwater's gonna want to play Incas. Look, I played with this guy all last tournament.
But
he's gonna want to play Inca. They picked Vietnamese so he could get the lame off with the eagle, Rob.
Dude, you got
Yeah,
Ethiopians, man.
Ethiopians and Vietnamese are like powerhouse flanks.
Even if you like, I don't know. Wow, that is a shocker.
So let's look at okay. So Spencer, give me like 30 seconds of being on a soapbox here. All right. So look at Blue's base. Blue has forward. Okay. I think Arabia's bugged right now. Look at everyone on 2.5 men's maps. Blue has forward golden berries. Let's look at forward main golden berries, and now look at teal. Forward main golden berries. Now look at the other team. Back main golden berries. Back main golden berries. Back main golden berries.
I've been seeing this map is
I've been seeing
trash
this.
right now.
It's terrible. I noticed this in a 4v4 the other day, and I said, "How is this fair?"
Yeah,
this is stupid. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to ruin the team,
no,
or ruin the game, but what is this? I mean, this is just insane. This is almost, and Dev, you're gonna hate me for saying this. If we get this, we should almost call like a and roll the dice to then get the back res.
Right.
Like, I mean, this is just insane, man. Like, how, like, forward berries and forward gold.
A forward boar that was lamed behind it. Like, look, back boars. I think the other one was back too. Yeah, he had back boars. I didn't look at all the boars earlier. It might have even been back boars and forward for the other team too. Like, this map is garbage right now. I love Arabia. This map is trash right now. Ban this shit.
Yeah.
You guys can ban it. Like,
I mean, the boars don't like, as a flank, like, your main gold is so important, and like your berries too. Like, if those are just in the back, you just have a much easier game.
Right. SS2 Arabia,
Dev,
by the way, is
the same.
Whatever the current Arabia version is. That's what SS2 will be. So if they update it during this tournament, it will be ranked Arabia, whatever the hell version it is right now. And I think there's almost this thing where players have to go, I'm a Giga Chad, I pick Arabia. Like, I'm drafting it no matter what or something. Like, maybe a little ego behind it. It's like, dude, don't pick this broken map right now. It's shit. I mean, anyone can pick what they want. But you don't have to, like, pick Arabia because it's Arabia. Coliseum is very Arabia-like, and it's giga open. If you love Arabia, pick a map like that.
These are the maps I get against Sammy. They front everything.
Next team has map hacks. Yeah, man, they...
Well, Havoc, I saw the same thing. The French team was playing the Indian team, and it was the same thing. I noticed it, and I was like, it's funny, is the team with the front res ended up winning, but I was like, this is just such a disadvantage. It's every single person. Like, it just shows you that it's in the scripting.
Yeah, because you were talking about this. I hadn't seen it. I've been avoiding this map because it just sucks right now, but I get it. Like, even more reason to avoid it. Where is this a misclick? Are you really going to get shorefish?
What is this?
Wait, what is...
Is she making a stable?
It's a barracks. What is... This is a planned strat.
This is wild.
That's very interesting.
I guess he's just gonna play on Devar's side, so he's gonna
put the stable here, but
he's gonna want the stable there to be a little bit more, close, I guess.
It's only Oneville building the stable. We see the scout shenanigans. That is one of the awards, the team that has the best scout shenanigans. And so far, it is 2.5 Militia. French Kiddo and Esjaba have been doing work early. They're going to the pocket. Now, is he going to see the TC? Running right into the TC. But We also see an eagle going forward and Benedict's. Yeah. Okay, he's on gold. So
This is bizarre.
what
And
is
they
this
scouted
build?
it. Oh, let's listen to them. Let's listen to ESJB's team because they just scouted that.
Okay.
It's not.
I need help here.
Okay, go for him. Go for him.
Okay,
go for
I'm
him.
coming to you.
Go for him. Let me do that.
It is Men-at-Arms opening.
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on? I ain't ever seen this.
I guess they want to kill Meisel, like really hard. Most good flanks builds have archers by now, though, which just counters.
Now maybe it's because it's Meisel and they know it's a drush. That could be like we're going Meisel's side.
Militia
Men in
trading
arms
into
look.
Man-at-Arms, so you know, yeah.
Yeah, I have Men-at-Arms and Militia against me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to delayed Waterpatch. I kind of want to see what they're saying behind this. How off meta? I love it. I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah, I do
But
too.
I just love seeing something different, and like they planned it for Meisel.
Everybody hated on me
lost,
for
I
doing
lost my
the
units.
forward on
Alright.
Golden Pit.
Yeah, let's go.
I thought it was
Yeah,
fun.
bring the 2 Men-at-Arms and let's go forward. I will just come behind you there.
I'm going to push French Kiddo now.
Let's go to his gold.
Quick call your villagers. The
Oh,
scouts are coming your way.
I don't. I guess I can do that. Yeah, let's go to his gold.
This must be a plan strat because they have Vietnamese.
Right.
That's great.
Probably lose 2 vills here. I'm gonna cut the chatter.
Okay. Delay on to French Kiddo's woodline. Where's French Kiddo's numbers? Oh, he had him in the range.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So I'm
see-
assuming they want Delay to play his 1v1 and win because
Which-
they assume that Delay is better than both the flanks. And then I guess they just want some weird infantry comp that a scout player can't really just patrol into. Would be
Right.
my guess.
No fletching. Okay, it's in now. I mean, you don't have the mobility here. You do beat the scouts, but the scouts don't necessarily have to take the fight. The risky thing with this, Meisel did some great walling here and there. He can run around. The risky thing is the archer player can kind of like 1v2 it
Yes.
with good enough micro.
But he goes for a drush, what sets him behind. Like
What-
if this was Dev or something, for example, like imagine how many archers Dev would have by now.
Right.
Like
This-
it would just be completely dead.
This was also the 2 drushing players, so their numbers are lower because they both drushed.
BC
Delay.
needs a second barracks. Yeah, I don't know what they like. What is their plan for him in Castle Age? Like, does he go long swords? Like, does he?
Right, I think you could switch right into knights because it's a similar eco. But
Well, he
I-
would probably have to switch into camels because Magyars just have better knights.
And this is what I'm saying though, like if this was scouts, I guess he's losing the archers anyways. These are all dead. But because it's this combo, I've actually seen a team do, it was 2-2Ks. They could have probably done whatever they wanted. But it was Men-at-Arms and the other guy did skirms. And the skirms can like just punk the hell out of the archers. But because it's archers, it's sort of easy to neutralize.
Yeah.
Like skirms and Men-at-Arms is probably better. And it was also Lithuanian skirms, so they're faster.
Meisel has some pretty nice micro right there. Now, French Kiddo is getting brutalized. Thankfully, he has the Saracen market to just lay on. I don't know if he's used it yet, but ooh.
That's big. Well, he doesn't have
I would-
armor. If he had the
I
armor,
would
he would
just
have taken
fight it.
that.
I would have still
I would have
just fought
kited it maybe for a sec till it was in. He's gonna go anyways, it looks like. Gold?
Either way, I mean, ESGB's economy is probably just light years ahead. He's 3 vills ahead of yellow, and I mean,
But at the same time, French Kiddo is losing badly to delay. What's the Vil difference? 36, 35. It's not terrible, but the army numbers. 19
yeah, he
archers.
he needed to make a tower. I don't know if he's sold his stone, but he needs to make a tower.
Yeah, he keeps getting hit on this left side. I would at least like to see houses maybe to here or something.
Front gold, man.
French Kiddo is dead.
The front gold. Yeah, ESJB needs to go to his side or send reinforcements there or something.
Did you look at his res? He has nothing. Even Saracens. He can't get up. He's already sold the stone.
Ooh.
And delay might go to pocket.
Oh man, delay is playing this very, very well.
And it's going well for the other side, the Meisel Eschiba. But I think French Kiddo is so far behind. Like, yeah, we're going to need to see a big rotation. Dev just mentioned it from Eschiba to clear, but he's losing the numbers.
Wait. He's got scouts now. What the hell? I missed that.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
so
you're right.
He's switched into, look at him getting bloodlines and armor and all sorts of stuff.
I think that's going to be a much later Castle Age. Getting hit at home, you're off your gold.
Yeah, let's listen to ESGB's team.
I'm up. Don't throw your army. Don't throw your army. If you can bait a little,
He's got a great uptime from having
slowed down
fully
by
upgraded
this.
scouts.
Yeah.
This is good for us.
Delay has
Okay,
played
I will
well
attack.
this series. Strong player. I haven't seen much of Delay. Or played with him much.
What?
I clicked up.
Nice.
Careful, careful. You need to evacuate now, I think.
No, you have to win me some time to make houses. I'm soon up, so I should be able, and I have all upgrades and such, so I should be able to. But you're doing a good job keeping Dodgers alive. You don't need reinforcement. Save.
I actually like
chatter.
actually like that he's being a little annoying with them. It's delaying. I don't mean to have a pun. He's delaying Delay's army from like going around.
Yeah, I agree, Dev. I think what he's thinking in his mind right now is he's thinking that he wants to not throw his army before a crossbow. But
yeah,
having
he's
the
kinda
god
played
view
it.
is we can make better decisions.
Absolutely.
Misa
Now-
with the weirdest tower ever. That tower protects nothing. Archers can just sit on the gold or the stone.
Now look at the castle time though. This is where pocket can be huge. We're seeing Castle Age. BC hasn't clicked. He needs this market up and then he can buy up. He's got a lot of gold. But this is a big power spike for Eschiba.
So do you think that worked or it didn't, the men-at-arms thing? I would
think
say it didn't.
Bit him in the butt castle time wise, but at the same time he could have been up sooner with the market. I didn't like it. Because I also think they got a lame off on Meisel. Like imagine if you just go up and have more archers.
What is that tower? I didn't even see that one. Oh my god.
The Viking eco. So that's a hole, right? Uh-oh.
Yes. He's fine. He's got TCs.
You're right. You're right.
Where is Green's army, by the way? Does he have an army? He has 8 units.
I think the knights are going to start flooding right now. Well, are they? Or
Well, he's opted for
went
3
straight to boom.
TCs. So yeah, so he's gonna try and carry the game
It could work.
a bit later.
What do you think about that play in this position?
I think he's smart, right? So he knows that if yellow is smart, yellow will go for camels, which he can't really fight straight up. Tapwater just clicked Eagle Warrior, by the way. He knows that he can't really fight Malians at the moment, but what he can do is he can have a much better economy than Malians, and in that turn that into, you know, Cavalier, which can kill Castle Age camels very easily. So I like it. I think he's a really smart player.
And it's an interesting game because the pocket will be way ahead, but French Kiddo did make it to castle, surprisingly. What's the
Yeah, this is a very interesting game, right? I wonder how Delay's going to play it, because he's getting ballistics right now, so he wants to stay lethal. And I'm assuming that he thinks that he's done the damage to blue, so he's just going to stay on green.
And at the same time, Meisel is doing great damage to Devar.
This is a really close game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dev. Like, French Kiddo was so dead, he could have really kept him out of the game. We're going to see French Kiddo actually bounce back. Maybe even TCs. He's very stubborn about towers, so he still has the stone. Wait, actually, oh yeah, he sold it. He's Saracens. Never mind, he's Saracens.
Yeah, so he bought that stone. I'm assuming he wants to make a town center between his wood and his main gold to protect it.
It does look better for Meisel's team, Rob. I agree. Aside from delay, that's the one good thing, but I mean...
I was about to say, you think so. See, I think it's very close. Like, the more I think about it, the closer I think it is.
And now French Kiddo's getting damage.
Game.
Yeah, this is insane. There is stuff happening everywhere. Meisel back on the gold. Does Meisel have ballistics? He does. This is going to be a ton of Vil kills. Well, Tap's actually dodging, or Devar. And because he went
the Eagles are just a mistake, man.
Yes. Ethiopians, man.
Yeah, imagine he had Ethiopians.
And you get the lame off. I think the Incas could be a throw, and maybe even sticking with the Eagles in this situation. Because delay
Plus, like, Eagles are like such a 1v1 unit. They're such like a they're a surprise factor, because now Meisel probably just called out that he's going Eagles, and they don't really have like that surprise punch factor.
Right, I want to see the eco KDs. It's pretty similar. It's 8, 11 to 16. So delay, with that massive damage he's done, 15 eco KD. I think he's gonna get clean soon though. You can't fight it yet. You can't fight it yet.
Vietnamese have more HP as well. It's a nice little bonus. I think yeah, I think delay will carry this game. I think we'll see.
Oh, he patched it.
I think in late imp, or if it even gets there, but I think it's gonna start shaping up to be more of like red versus green.
And look at Meisel's base. If you're Tap, you can't really find much damage except for that wood line, but the archers are here. The Eagles can't really do anything here. We do see a raid from BC. I think it's a little... You can't lose these numbers. Because Esteba 18, you have 18. By the way, where are those 18 of his? I think they're down here. Yes.
He's adding the third stable as well, so he's about to prioritize numbers. Man, Delay's playing this well. Delay's played the whole set well.
Yeah, I like the poking. I was worried he was going to actually run in, but he just did a poke.
$50 units and 78 vills, man. Look at it. His pop is like 140.
Cleaning up the archers in his own base. Esteba getting some vills back in return.
I think we'll see a lot more Vietnamese flank because Vietnamese they even have like the great eco now. This is insane, man. Look at delay.
Look at this castle from Meisel. Oh my gosh.
Tapwater has 3 ranges and 3 barracks.
That is huge if it goes up, but this game is so close. It looked good.
Yeah, this is way closer.
There's chaos everywhere. Eagles raiding.
This is awesome.
This castle
this is an
though
awesome game.
Meisel knows how to kill, so that's huge. Who knows who's gonna win this game?
Yeah, look at Meisel's score compared to Devar's. He's got 1,000 on him.
Right, and he didn't put the castle in range of the TC, like they're saying in chat, but he'll have.
I'm gonna listen to
Rams.
Tapwater's team.
Okay.
Do you want to help against the Meisel here?
I can.
Or no? Actually, don't. I'm kind of dead. So.
You are dead?
Well, not
God.
dead, but I fucked up again. That's...
You see with the raids.
I cleared his army though. He has
French
no
Kiddo's
army.
kind of dead
French
right
is
now.
also dead.
French Kiddo is down to 0 villagers. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. So, but I'm ESPJ is here with some army.
Teal just clicked
Do
in.
you want me to come to your side?
No. Just go kill them.
Meisel.
Like if I die harder,
push,
it doesn't
push.
matter, right?
Let's listen to 2.5 Militia.
Let's go to Pocket's base. Let's go to Pocket's base.
Switching now.
Let me group up.
They're going to the pocket.
I would have thought they will fuck it. They seem to be.
Okay. Let's move forward. Well, they are probably here.
They are here. Yes.
Here. I need help here. No, it's fine.
They are coming to me.
Sorry, I'm microing my side. I have issues.
I can probably defend, but now we kind of rely on Michael doing the damage.
Yeah.
Let's kill the chatter.
Just
I'm-
survive.
Yeah. Can you put on another
Oh,
side? maybe?
sorry,
Do you think
definite. This is a crazy game, man.
The
This
night
is like a
numbers
base
are-
race.
Night numbers are dead even. 28,
Yeah.
30.
ESJB's economy is paying off though, even though it's getting idled a ton. Right, he's at 100 vills, and Yellow's at 80. So, Delay though, man. Even if Delay's team doesn't win this game, I think I'm voting him for MVP somehow because he is playing this game out of his mind.
He has played amazing. And Meisel killing Devar very soon. He's got Imp. Berserks. Okay.
Yeah, the Berserks just kill, I
Now-
think, everything except
Yeah.
Slingers and Kamiyuks.
He can fight the knights with them. He's going to take the buildings down. But at the same time, it's sort of base racy. But look at the numbers. Esjaba can hold.
Yeah, the issue is Arb Embracer is going to come in for red. He needs to take like an engagement here, I think. Red's going to hide in that choke point.
You
at the
see him
pond.
up. I wonder if he pounces. He doesn't know where he is.
He needs to jump. Yesterday.
Is he getting close himself to being up?
Ooh, Devar's Eagles. I guess that's not that important. What a crazy game.
Right. So much going on at the pocket.
Why
constantly.
don't let him get Arb Embracer, man? Oh.
40-minute double bit. Who was 40-minute double bit? I missed it.
Probably blue. Player
Yep,
one, yeah.
it was. Ouch. Is
Now
Benedict-
you're gonna fight it?
Benedict's going imp. So Esjaba is actually not even close.
Well, he's had his economy harassed the whole game,
Yes,
right?
he has like the vills and the numbers, but this
Like how many farms are running right here?
nonstop.
Look at Purple. Purple's joining the party with some Eagles at the south.
And I love Meisel's awareness to know he needs to hurt pocket. in this situation. Does he have chemistry? Assume he does.
So here's the issue now, though, is that blue is completely useless. Like 20 Arbalest can just is exactly what Delay is doing right now. Very good.
Yeah.
Like, he could just sit there. Like you can't engage that. You can't engage it with mangonels. You can't engage it with skirms. You can't engage it with anything in Castle
He's
Age.
gonna jump this little force. Man, what a crazy game. It is totally base race right now.
I really hope they don't call it, though.
Saracens. Saracen
Yep.
bonus, because that was actually the imp TC, but BC showed up. That would have been crazy.
Look at the castle from red. Right on his face.
Oh, I love that. And he's just sitting under the TC. There's no vills in it, so it's fine.
Green jumps here. He's got, what, 40 knights?
He can clear it.
Yeah,
Maybe drag a few and get behind. Okay, the surround's in. Didn't even need to micro it. He didn't.
and ESJB is a very good pocket. He's kept his numbers up and everything, despite having like half his base dead.
One thing, Benedict needs to keep these numbers alive before imp. Oh gosh, he's almost surrounded. I don't think he was looking.
And now here it comes. Look, Green's gonna run his army. They're gonna completely take Tapwater out of the game. Devar, excuse me, and then they're gonna go gut Yellow's eco.
It looks
like
a
I
lot
said.
better
I said
for
this like 10 minutes
2.5
ago.
militia.
It's gonna be like red 1v1 in green by the end of this game. I guess Teal will also still be alive, but
He can get into Rattans. He almost like doesn't. Okay, he is getting into Rattans. Why not? They're faster.
he's not gonna be fighting any archers. He should just stay on Halb. Or if anything, he should add like Halb. I think. Like
So-
if this was Dev, he would be adding Halberdier right now if he was red, because he has a huge eco, like 147 vills. Yeah, see,
Meisel, 150
agrees.
pop. Yeah, Delay needs to just try to carry this. Alb, Arb,
Towers,
siege.
anything.
It's getting
Yeah.
a castle at home or like that. Although it's it's for the gold. Oh, why not? Look at this. That is a lot of knights. This is forever castle from Eschiba.
Yeah, castle going down in the south of his economy to try to protect it. Blues like fanned out everywhere.
And if there's one thing Meisel knows how to do, it is kill. He knows how to kill.
Yeah, this heavy camel's gonna be really hard to deal with though. He almost needs to go imp.
Well, they do have berserks. Yeah, it is kind of a 2v2 right now. Because 2 players are dead. French Kiddo is out. Devar
So
is
is Delay.
out.
They even have the same score, or not delayed. Devar, yeah.
This is crazy, and they have score lead. Delayed water patch.
Very close though.
I've never seen an Arabia like this. Insane.
This is a crazy game.
Right? What an opener. Let's go. Kicking off SS2 with an insane series.
I think this also shows, like, this is very even, right? So the elo system kind of worked. You know, like, it's no one's getting like bullied here.
No, they're not. I don't think it could have been closer. And yeah, they're pointing out that Eschiba is now imp. But what TC is it?
He's gonna die, unfortunately.
going
I
up.
think. Oh, he's gonna jump all this. He's got the numbers there. This is why he needs Halb instead of Rattan. Go kill the Trebs, brother. You've played this so well.
He did switch the TC. Yeah, you guys were right about the Halbs. Because it's the only thing that can clear him right now. Although this is still Castle Age Knights, and these are elite Rattans hitting very
Yeah,
hard.
look, infantry armor coming in from red. And Meisel's pushing on. Oh,
Yeah, he's
Yala,
at the
this
pocket
is
now.
crazy.
Now, he doesn't
This
have Halbs
is
either.
nuts.
Right? But it's camels. A lot of camels. Like, Arbs are very good against camels.
Oh, yeah, also he gets Berserk, right?
He's not microing though.
It doesn't matter, you can just stand there and fight, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Although I think they're clumping on one unit. I don't know if that was a control attack. Here comes the surround.
This is an awesome game, man.
Castle on Esteba's face. Esteba's kicked out of his home.
Yeah, the question is kind of like who's dying faster. Esteba's waiting here to get Cavalier in the last armor, but
Yeah, and we see the pike coming. Soon to be Halb, I'm sure, from Delay. Delay is giga carrying this game.
yeah, Delay's playing insane.
We need to pull Meisel or Delay MVP.
I would definitely see Delay. Just
I think
Delay's
so,
had
too.
like Delay had like 100 villagers, and everybody else in the game had like 60, along with having ballistics. Very strong pressure. I think people are sleeping on Vietnamese nowadays.
Pop cap too. He's gonna sling his
With the
teammates.
eco techs and everything. I think
Look-
Vietnamese
look
are
at
really,
it.
really strong.
Look at his res. He could get Tap back into this game in no time. He could even fund Tap's army. Although
Yeah.
I
he's
guess
gotta get
Tap
the
can't make
techs.
trash. He can't make food units. He can make wood.
Meisel's getting infantry upgrades. He's gonna go berserks.
Yeah, Meisel, that's a good point from Havoc. Meisel withstood kind of a 2v1.
And he got lamed.
Yeah, and he got lamed.
Yeah.
There's an argument for both. Both have played so well. One had an easier side. And is
Look at the
just-
score, man. There's supposed to be a score flip, I think. It is so close.
French kiddos.
ESJB's gonna get Cavalier here in the third armor. He already has a third armor.
Now this
He's
is
gonna hit somewhere. What if he
scary.
goes and just kills every villager that doesn't fit in Delay's stuff? Although Delay has like castles everywhere, man. He's played this perfectly.
castles. Rattans are super
I'm saying
good
even at his
here.
eco, he has
look
just
at-
a line of castles.
These are Saracen bonus archers in BC's base. But like the pockets are kind of both dying. Is this gonna be a 1v1?
This is gonna be a big cleanup.
This is-
He needs the
Oh
arbs,
gosh.
man. Or he needs the hounds.
are
excuse
not
me.
there yet. He's got 11 of them. This is huge. This is game changing. Esjaba will stall out here. I think 2.5 militia are gonna take a big lead.
Yeah, let's listen to Delay's team.
Okay.
Yourself. Mid.
So GG or what?
Not yet. It's still close. But
They want to
I think
call it.
PC can clean most of Meisel's stuff now.
Yeah, I'm down to 60 villagers.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Let's get the celebration.
Dude, I almost want to.
Let's get the
yeah.
celebration. I think they're gonna call it. You almost want to what?
I almost want to like hop in there and tell them not to call it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
I
take
walked
this goal.
Don't quit, guys.
Yeah, I walked to his base then.
But it is looking a
What,
lot
goat?
more dire now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one is really important for
The
you. I
push
guess.
ended.
Yeah, it's really.
Tap is dead.
Let's attack the red guy.
Your pocket's
No.
hurt, and like look
I
at
have a little army of scum, so
the
I can
army.
be useful also. To be fair, I will clean my base.
I can go and clean. Oh, you do that. Good.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
go to,
I
I
do
will
this,
attack. I will attack with myself.
Yeah, you attack, and I clean my.
Yeah, you also get him off
Crazy,
goat,
dude. Like,
but goat
look at
probably
Meisel's
more than now.
units here. He's got
we
long
should
swords.
maybe
He's
start
got
to
an
think
eagle
about
that he
straight
converted.
queue.
Pikemen.
No, the game's over really soon.
Yeah, but like
a little
just
bit of
get
everything.
some, so we are not
Yeah, if
too
you can.
scared. We can call the win already.
All right, let's listen to the other team now.
Okay.
You're not throwing your unit, by the way.
You just
When
try.
they show up at Delay's
to
base.
lose. I guess we'll lose them.
Seems like the morale has gone out the tube. Out the window.
They need to keep playing
That's a
though.
lot there.
I know this is game 3. Delay out of gold though. Ooh. That's a good point. How much gold is on the map? There's still a bit. It is running out. I would take a maybe French Kiddo's gold.
Yeah, he
Now
needed
it's
to take
starting to
French
look
kiddos.
worse and worse. Yeah.
Tap is trying to boom back. He just wants his team to survive. The Halps can drag
Is
this.
BC totally dead or?
I am at 30 villagers.
I feel like they're looking for reasons to call it and not reasons to keep playing. Come on, guys.
Yeah, they need.
Ah, fuck.
You have to look at the score. It's close.
Imp Skirm.
Man, Delay has just played so amazing.
I am ready to call it.
Okay, let's call it then.
Let's
Do you
switch
think
over.
it's
Switch over.
Probably
Oh
over.
my god, that was so freaking close.
Let's switch to Meisel's team.
GG.
Well, I'm dying every time. That's so stupid, man.
Yeah, I was really happy with this game.
Yeah, it
You
was
are
an
the
enjoyable game.
dire and complainer, Florio, and the yellow.
No, but I'm. Yeah, man. Okay. Fine.
I think they overcommitted on me in like late Castle Age. Like they should have probably have had blue and purple.
That was
flank, but
nuts.
They doubled down
Yeah,
on
we
me.
could
That was
the
the
shit
best
out of it.
game
was
of the
a mistake.
tournament so far.
Yeah,
And then
68 villagers.
man, insane. If that's the start of what's to come, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a fun tournament. You can't ask for much better. And the Arabia Ender. And you know what I love? The team that had the advantage, the back golds, the back berries, didn't win.
Yep.
So that's nice to see. Like the map didn't decide it. It's annoying that there can be bad maps, but hearing the French
And
laugh
you
tells
said
me-
Arabia was boring.
I take it back. I take it back. I don't like
That was
how
an
Arabia
insane
is right
game.
now, but that was amazing. Rob
Yeah,
says,
I don't know how, dude. Meisel's even against like the better, or no, I don't know if Devar and Delay are like kind of like interchangeable, but Meisel just seems to just not die every game.
not die and kill. He kind of had a 1v2 and did fine. He got lamed. But there's an argument with what Rob's saying. Even Esjaba to not die there or lose his army, found a way to imp somehow and just like, he still has 124 bills. Esjaba. Like they kind of did that without French Kiddo. And Delay having a monster game. Like we could look at kills. Let's see what French Kiddo killed this game. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the score and kind of everything that played out, you think Meisel did play that incredibly well, but ESJB's like damage management at his base was like top tier. I mean, top tier.
Oh, I should have
like
sneezed that stupid ass.
some stuff you would see from anybody, you know, like 2K plus 2K5. Like, I mean, he kept his villagers working despite having 2 armies in his base and still got, you know, really good times with Castle Age.
Right, and looking at the KDs, Devar and French Kiddo were pretty much out. 100 kills apiece. It's like a 2v2. Delay had insane amounts of kills. 394. Was the eco KDs? 157 eco kills. Like you couldn't have played much better than he did.
Yeah, look, ESJB lost 116 villagers. I can check the APM on that one.
Right.
I bet the APM on this is crazy.
73
yeah,
for
look,
ESJB.
Yeah, he was garrisoning and, you know, like shuffling his economy around a ton.
Constantly.
Meisel's consistently been really low. I shouldn't say really low like that, but you know what I mean. He's been the lowest.
Slow and steady.
Yeah, I guess he just thrives on like decision making.
Well, let's get an MVP vote. I'm gonna keep my bias out or whatever. I'll vote, but let's see. We have MVP. Was it?
I just can't help but think if Devar had Ethiopians, like,
Yes, I agree, and especially like with the lame, you don't know you're gonna get the lame off, but Early archers would have been insane there, in my opinion. All right, the poll is out. Let's get the votes in. See what y'all think. Who was the MVP? Esjaba or Meisel? I put French Kiddo on there, but obviously he was pretty dead, so I don't think we're gonna see any votes for him.
This is a hard decision.
No delay in the poll. We kind of took that out. Winning teams get MVPs. I don't know, maybe that would have been interesting.
See, because Meisel got lamed, man. And Meisel is supposed to be out elo'd also. Like, ESJB is higher elo than everyone in the game.
Yeah.
Such a hard decision.
Got about 60 seconds left on the poll. I'm gonna...
Then we do an interview, right?
Yeah, actually, interview. I don't really need to look at the civs anymore. That was insane. I will update the brackets too. I even have challenge open. Don't think I do. So game 1, man. That was sick. We can get into the interview. Looks like the votes... I shouldn't say. Get your votes in, guys. We need more votes. It's really close. If you have not voted, MVP vote, click it and push the vote button. Got about 10 seconds.
Vote, vote, vote.
Okay, there's more. Someone voted
French
French
Kiddo.
Kiddo.
That was Fana.
Okay, I'm actually excited. It's a tie. Not excited, but wait, a 3-way tie. So when there's a tie on MVP votes, the highest tier player breaks the tie. So congratulations to Esjaba. MVP that game. Sounds like someone was trolling. Or it was a misclick. Oh no. Definitely some trolley votes. But I think it's deserved by Esjaba. Meisel played well too. Let's get into the interview. Where's my
Alright, I'll hop down.
Discord? What's up, guys?
Greetings and salutations.
Hello.
That was a
Hello.
insane series to watch. All the games were good. The last game, holy crap, that was all over the place. How are you guys feeling?
Good, good.
Disappointed.
Hey,
Florian, you got wrecked every game.
Yeah, every single game.
Your team won though. Like it's not. Yes, individually probably went bad, but it's about the team, man. Like I'd be happy about what happened. You guys won. Good job.
Yeah.
The first game was really, really bad, though. I fucked that one up so hard.
The first one?
Yeah, the donut.
Yeah, the polls are weird.
Okay, maybe they are. I'm not used to that map, but I really, yeah. I lost so much army for free, and then they got into my bait and half my eco was idle.
Yeah, it seemed like Benedict was all over the place that game.
So you guys had a comeback, right? You went down the first game and then came up the next two.
First sweep.
So
yeah, for me, it's a big difference between my last team and this team. Like with my last team, they did what they did on the other flank, and I did what I did on my flank, and we didn't even like communicate much. Only if we needed help. And I did what I did, and nobody said something. With this team, they comment everything. Florio's dying and telling me, Meisel, this unit moved this here. Meisel, do that. Why
It's
do
because
you
I
do
have the
this?
time to do it. If I'm
I'm
dying,
like,
I
this
can
guy is
reboot.
dying on his side. Isn't he busy? Why is he telling me? And also on the Civ draft, they were both yelling at the same time. I didn't understand anything.
Wow.
We were angry on Meisel draft.
Yeah.
Opening Britain. Oof.
So
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
let's talk about the draft a little bit, man. What do you guys think about Devar playing Incas over Ethiopians? Oh man, I cannot get over that.
That's like his speciality. He has like a tactic where as a flank, he picks Incas, makes archers and fuel, and then transitions into eagles. I saw them many times with him.
You don't have to tell me that, Meisel. I had to play the
I
whole
think
last tournament with him. Sorry.
Going on that, there needs to be some improv behind it. Like, it seemed like Eagles were not the play at that point when he went them. I know it was probably pre-planned, but I think there you have to throw that Eagle Eye idea out.
You can't go Eagles because you have to assume that Meisel's teching into like long swords or something crazy. And it ends up working. Meisel, I don't know how. Every single game that you play that I've seen, it has ended up working for you, dude. Like I don't know if you need to teach me or what, but it's just crazy. Like if you look at spoiler chat, I put a picture of the units that you're making right now. It's just dumb. But like you win every time. But also ESGB, I have to give you a ton of credit for that last game, man. You had 2 armies in your base. Delay played that game out of his mind. And you had, you were shuffling your economy around. I mean, that was really impressive stuff.
The fact you even got Imp with all that going on, kept your bills up and your army numbers. Like, that was insane.
I'm used to being open, all you do is play a million TC, just spam villagers and be fine with losing 20 here, 20 there, just build more of them.
Yeah, I saw you opted for the 2 TCs really, really early. Not that that's incorrect or anything, but I was just curious. You wanted to get the boom going?
It wasn't really my plan to go that, but my economy was built up for it when I got up, so I was like, I have the resources to do it, I had late castle.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was that late. You clicked around 20 minutes and you got full scout upgrades, like even bloodlines. So I thought it was a good build.
But they had the army around my base.
What did you guys... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They were running around with crossbows, harassing my goal and so on. Just put some TCs up to not lose villagers in vain.
And you were very good about letting your base die and not throwing your army out. Sometimes you see people like force a fight because they're losing their base. You kept all your knights alive during that. You knew you couldn't engage.
Yeah, I noticed that Red was really like he really wanted to rush things. He split up his army there, sent some Ratans there, sent some Arbalists there, and so on. So I figured as long as I can have my knights alive, I can clean small groups everywhere until I have Imp, and I can actually clean it all.
That was sick.
I think you should have sticked his military together more.
Well, I was just going to ask, what did you guys think when you saw the forward barracks and you saw that the pocket was on gold to eventually go men-at-arms?
We were confused, definitely.
So were we.
Yeah, I said, oh my god, it's the match ball, and they're doing such a weird strategy. Because, well, what you were gonna do with forward men-at-arms in...
Like Meisel would have played. I carried both times.
You too. You also carried.
Yeah. You played insane, Delay.
Delay, you played that really, really well. You played all the games really, really well.
Yes.
I needed to push ESGB a bit faster in the last set.
You needed to tech Halb. You needed to tech Halb instead of but we've got God view, right? So there's no slack to you. But yeah, Halb instead of probably the Rattans.
GG's, Meisel, well played. Meisel, well played.
Well played, Meisel.
Well played, BC. That was a super fun series to watch.
Really fun to play too.
And then, what's funny, Delay's team is guys, we were, we had the spy cam on you guys when ESGB cleared your army, and you guys wanted to call it, and we were like, no, because it was like a complete base race. Like it's like a clockwise, just 2 armies that nobody could really stop. But yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy game. And also, there's a bug on Arabia. I don't think it's a bug, but so every single person on ESJB's team had a forward gold and forward berries, and every single person on Tapwater's team had back gold and back berries. It's a bug currently.
Yeah, bad maps versus good maps.
We went for a wacky strategy and it didn't work out.
We were shocked because we're like, damn, this is the decider game, and they were pulling out some super off meta strat. Yeah, it didn't work out. I like to see new stuff though. Not gonna lie, props for trying it. It almost worked.
Almost. Meisel defended against it really well.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. And that's what we were kind of saying. We're like, because it's archers and men-at-arms, you can almost 1v2 it a lot easier than scouts. Like
Well,
maybe.
I think the thing was we were kind of expecting Meisel to drush.
He got lamed.
And he got lamed.
He usually drushes anyways.
He did drush.
He asked he asked that if yeah he did maybe did okay yeah.
He's never not rushed after getting lamed, and so it was a great call by Meisel. He tricked us, and we figured Meisel's usually up so late, so many times.
He made some militia and feudal age.
Didn't you drush that game? I thought it was a late drush by Meisel.
I made 2 militia.
Okay.
But then he came over with men with arms. I said, okay, not worth it. And they died fighting.
But didn't you make those militia in feudal age too this time?
Yeah, you made them in feudal age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he would have drushed in Dark Age if you didn't go for the lame.
Spencer, was I getting like crazy amount of IDTC times?
No, that's what surprised me. I didn't follow it throughout the whole series, but like, let's look at game 1. Like, your idle time was the least out of everybody, and you played insane.
Yeah, delay got lamed that game.
You were all over the place. I thought.
Yeah, and my ship were out of position.
Yeah,
so I got so much idles, like 18 seconds.
You played so good, delay every game. Well, the last one,
the for laming me, I guess, in the first stage.
The middle one. Yeah. In the Lombardia game, what did you guys think when Meisel unleashed his Halbaram push?
We forgot we had condos.
Yeah, I want to go back to that. That was kind of the turning point in the series. I feel like when Meisel went forward and hit their side, they had full middle control. They had a forward castle, and then you had rams and everything.
Yeah, I wanted to see a base race. I didn't think they should have went back there.
Yeah, I was saying the same during the game. They had that hill in front of our base, like just in front, breaking down, shooting down our walls. I was so happy when they went back instead of pushing through that.
Yeah.
From that hill.
It was a pretty big moment. I think that play and game 3, you putting that castle on Devar. I guess it was Meisel against Devar a lot this series. That was also huge. Getting a castle on his base was lethal.
He outplayed me today.
Yeah, the 2 real life friends.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, I didn't load the right. I was gonna go back to the other.
I got outplayed, so they won.
The first match, you were ahead, I guess. I mean, Spencer, in first match, Tapwater was ahead of me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he went and hit ESJB. He played that one very well.
Yep, he won.
Josh killed a pillar too.
Who was ahead when in the second game they dropped the car, or after we killed some villagers? I think how many 2 villagers we killed in the feud?
Yeah, we killed at least 2
scout shenanigans.
We were definitely ahead.
They were. I don't know. It was weird because Florian boomed to like 186 villagers or something crazy.
Oh yeah.
So he had like no units. But yeah, I think if you guys just hadn't turned around and just done a base race, I think that would have been better. It's such a hard call though.
That's a hard call.
Those rams are coming too. They're capped rams. They're killing quick.
I think our mistake in that game was we overinvested a little bit in Castle Age army, so we had a little too slow imp timing.
Yeah, where Florian dropped like 5 TCs quite early, Giga boomed.
But I love Villager.
No, it was fine.
I just think we made a little bit like too many camels, because camels can't really push.
It seemed like you guys had your window.
Control, but
you had your window, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I said this in the game. ESJB was like the glue that game because he constantly had 40 to 60 Berber camels. Like he was kind of like the glue, like holding everything together so that you guys couldn't just dive their base.
Yeah, it's kind of like the last 2 games. ESJB, the holds, and dragging the game on, giving your team a chance to win both of those. And then Meisel, the combination of you holding and Meisel like pushing and killing in both of those games, I think It's a pretty good combo. You two work well together.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
But I did not update
What
this.
did in game 3 was actually also not bad. I think he knew he was gonna lose in long game, but he keep eagle raiding us, keeping us busy and doing some counter damage. It's also smart of
Doing
him.
what he could. It was
Yeah,
a,
but
it was kind of
it
a
was too late.
2v2. Because Tap and French Kiddo were out.
Tap Hunter was less dead than Florian was. Delay just like completely killed Florian.
Yes, he did.
I have one question for you guys with the God view during that game. So in Feudal Age, when me and Meisel we are pushing whoever was side, Tap was right?
Well, Florian is a certified punching bag.
Yeah. Then when then when I got bloodlines on my scouts, he was still open. I could have dove his wood line, but I instead went to help Florio. If I would have dove there, would I have had like a clean sweep and completely wiped out the game there and then
we wanted the dive. We saw
I wanted you to dive.
We wanted the dive.
Yeah.
100%.
I was thinking that too, but then also I felt like we were ahead, so better to keep him safe. But in after hand, I thought that was probably stupid. Couldn't save Florian anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Well, GG's. That was a super fun set to watch.
GG's.
You guys now get to sit back and wait for round 2. I enjoyed it. We're gonna update the brackets and wrap it up, but good luck moving forward, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
Spencer, I am going to take off.
All right, man.
Closing thoughts. That was an awesome set. And I am truly excited to see what happens next. And I think that was not a blowout at all, right? Delay's team could have easily won that. So, they're still a very strong team.
I agree. We're gonna see a lot from both these teams. Neither one of them's going anywhere. We got 5 rounds of this stuff to come. Thank you for casting, Zumpy. It's always a lot of fun having you on here.
Yes, sir. All right, see you guys.
See ya. All right, guys. I'm gonna update the brackets and we will wrap this up. So we had Militia, delayed Waterpatch, a 2-1 reverse sweep out the gate. I love to see that. Wait, do I have the teams? Yes, I do. That's our first game in. I don't think there's anything else today. We have more games tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I need to turn off this capture H. Nice. Tomorrow we have Housewives vs Ninja Cats. That's same time as this game, 8 a.m. for me, 11 a.m. Eastern, 15 GMT. And then we have Dream Killers. That's with Zumpy, who was just casting, and Drunken Tomatoes. Those should be exciting sets also. Looking forward to it. Oh, I have this all messed up. Didn't realize the brackets. What's going on? It's not letting me fix it. Oh, there it goes. That's better. Say our full name. We have WRX Dr. 3AM Killers version 2.7 Unleashed versus Drunken Tomatoes. So looking forward. I'll use their name some more, but they could eventually just be Dream Killers, but I love the crazy name y'all picked. How thick was my accent? It's always easy to understand you, Delay. I don't have trouble. Some people I have more issues, just trouble understanding what they're saying. And I have to say, what? Huh? I think it was fine. And I think you played insane. Yeah, Esjaba, I think yours is a bit thicker, the accent for sure. A little harder to understand. We were saying if Meisel knew French, you guys could just be talking in French. But I'm pretty sure he knows like German, English. Yeah, it'd be thick for sure. But anyways, we do have new stats and stuff. I'm going to update all that. I wasn't quite ready to set everything up. I was going to try and do it live during the game. But for those that don't know, there is a season at the same time, like an individual thing along with these tournaments now. You think I know French? Wait. Yeah, never mind. You're not... Why am I thinking you're French? What team? I'm thinking the wrong damn team on Liquipedia. Wow. What a noob. Southern Sweden. Influenced by Denmark and France. Probably not too far from Tap, aka Devar. But anyways, I'll wrap it up here, guys. More to come. Summer Slapdown 2. We got 5 weeks of Swiss stage. 1 game so far. I think we get about 12 games a week, which is pretty crazy. But other than that, GG's. I'll see you all later.